Okay, so a mast is held in a vertical position by 4 ropes of 60 meters. All 4 ropes are attached at the same point at the top of the mast so that their other ends form the vertices of a square when pegged into the ground. Each piece of rope makes an angle of 54 degrees to the ground. Illustrate this information on a diagram. Oh, okay. How tall is the mast? Okay, this is going to take me a while to sketch. So are you okay if I pull up the answer key and then explain from there? Okay, perfect. Pause. All right, so here we go. I've got 4 ropes. Why didn't I draw all 4? Because I don't care, because they're all 4 the same, right? So the height of that mast, the red mast, is determined by an angle and a side. That side is the hypotenuse, right? And it's 60, and our height, h, would be the opposite side. So I can use the sine function, and then from there, just it's the equivalent of cross multiplication. 60 times sine 54 would be that. Cool? Okay. SOHCAHTOA is your friend this unit. Next unit, you might be aware of law of sines, law of cosines, and you're like, why wouldn't I use law of cosines on these problems where I'm like, going at this northeasterly direction and then turn and then do this, and you got a non-right triangle. Yeah, law of cosines. That's your friend. Next chapter. You won't get credit on this test if you use law of cosines. You have to use the topics that we're working with. Is anybody tempted to use law of cosines? It'd pretty much take up your whole forearm if you got it tattooed. And it's actually, is it written up here? It was the other day. Over here. Here's law of cosines. Here's law of sines. Those of you online, you don't know what I'm talking about, so just Google it. Okay. Anything else? Any other problem? Want to maybe look at the setup of another one? This one I think was kind of like just a lot of work. No, it wasn't that bad. All right, there's the wedge. Look at that wedge. I love Notability. So nice to us. Pow. Pow. Those are good problems. Okay, we'll call that good for the day. For questions? We all right?